UK is changing, and current statement of Nigel Farage and the statement of different departments of UK clearly mentioning that UK is seriously thinking to finish ILR. This is not the statement of any ordinary individual. Maybe current Prime Minister, in the future Prime Minister, there is a chance that Nigel Farage may become Prime Minister. This is the statement of the social media, and he is becoming popular, and people are guessing, people are assessing after this statement he has much stronger percentages, chances that he may become Prime Minister of the UK. Nobody knows of the future, but his popularity level currently increase at the top level. If you just analyze the just 6 months statements, the anti-migrant protest, they are being highlighted in the UK, and people are supporting. And now the Nigel Farage statements were very popular in this year. If you just compare the last 12 months, people even did not know the name of Nigel Farage. Now everybody outside UK, everybody in Asia, like Donald Trump, his name is becoming very popular now within UK and outside UK. The problem is only one. The migrants are thinking why the illegal crisis is shifting towards the legal crisis. This was my point in my immigration analysis. When illegal crisis will go at the top level, that will be shifted from high concentration to the low concentration, mean they will be shifted to the legal side. Therefore, I was telling in my clips that only problems of the migration systems of the world, illegals. These are the illegals who technically became legal, and they increase the number of the legals people. I don't say them legals. I say those people legal who used documentation, who convinced embassies, who convinced immigration departments, who fulfilled the requirement of all visa conditions, and they are complying all visa conditions during their current stay as well. But the Nigel Farage told that ILR is not the solution of the UK migration, is not the future. Only white people are national. Even nationals are not nationals. Robinson also told these points, and Nigel Farage is confirming that if he will become Prime Minister, he is going to shun ILR, and he will allow those people who will get ILR for 5 years work permit extensions, mean that 5 to 5 they will run. This is the model of Denmark. This is the model of Dubai. This is not the model of UK. UK is giving citizenship after stay. When you get ILR, you are eligible. Before that, there were conversations that they will increase the duration of the time of ILR from the 5 years to the 10 years. That may be accepted by some migrants. But I think now currently, when they are talking that ILR will finish and there will be no citizenship for the migrants, it's, I think, killing for many migrants. Now they are scared. Still, these are just proposals. This is the statement of a leader who have no current positions in the government. But the people are guessing, the analyzers are guessing, analyzing desks are telling, clerks are telling, and the migration analysis of the UK is clearly directing that Nigel Farage may get some significant position in the future. And now this voice became more popular when he spoke about shunning of ILR, because the people who are right-handers, they are willing to vote him as much as possible. He wants to gain popularity. There are two angles of such statement of Nigel Farage. There is one question which I would like to tell also, that this is not the question that only right-handers are talking about against migration. Labour, Shabana, also doing a lot of actions these days. And she is telling that migration should be controlled. No doubt, migration should be controlled. All migrants are telling that illegals should not enter UK. But problem is one, the legal migrants are being tortured, and they are being told that you are not useful for us. Now this is the problem of all the world. Actually, UK is not wrong. Some legal people are doing wrong things with immigration laws. They are not following visa conditions. They came on visas. They are not using that visas for their stay. They are changing their status. They are not following the rules and the regulations. Their primary objective is only citizenship. Their students' primary objective is not study. They are for work permit or citizenship and to work in the UK. It's not happening with the UK. It's almost all the world is suffering such crisis. So immigration world is in severe danger this year in 2025. All countries, I never saw Australia type countries getting anti-Indian protests in any past history, even 50 years telling. This is going to become a very negative, convincing marketing through the social media in the minds of the some white migrants or right-handers in all the world. Problem is only one, that why legal migrants are not being filtered off in their thinking, that there are many useful legal immigrants. I think 90%, 90 to 95% the legal immigrants are willing to follow rules and the laws of the host country. In my opinion, they are very useful people. In my opinion, they raised economy of the host country. I think that developed countries are developed due to these useful immigrants. There are a lot of examples. They are working at the top positions in the companies of the UK. And they are also teachers. They are also doctors. And they are also in a very sensitive fields, departments, even defense departments of the UK. In the USA, if these people will listen that we are not citizens and we are just a migrant, technically their efficiency, their work may be disturbed. Things will become normal when there should be a counseling or convincing from top media and the top people of the countries. If the people will start talking generally that all legals are useless, it will create a lot of problems, I think so. And most sufferer in my analysis will be economy. Remember, all countries now are suffering due to economy. In my seventh sense, some points are coming that might be these crises are developing due to economy. When people are not satisfied, when right-handers are not getting true facilities, they are not getting health facilities, they are not getting housing at cheap level. Housing crisis is becoming, I think, evolution of housing crisis is almost all the countries. They are reshaping migration of the world, but angle of the migration is switching towards all legal migrants with no distinction. I think if only world controls illegal migration, if only world controls only scammers, if only world deport who are technically deserve deportation and keep respecting their legal migrants, nothing will happen with migration. Everything will go on. People will keep going. The genuine people will keep trying to work and earn money and to deliver professional skills. But at the time, currently the legal immigrants who are just closer to citizenship and their ILR status is confirming, and now they are being told that their ILR may be cancelled according to Nigel Farage. And he is the important man in the UK. He was not important man in the last 5 years. In 2025, Nigel Farage statements, some of the statements are very useful. I was admirer of Nigel Farage when he was talking that on the boards the people should not come and they have complete right. But people were coming, people were living, people were changing their status from illegal to legal status. These are the errors, these are the problems, these are the basic mistakes of the UK immigration. That the point where they need to control, they are not controlling, and the point there they need to give respect to legal useful migrants, they are coming on the same circle, stopping them from their ILR. I think who will stay in UK? This is the point. When they will have other opportunities in other countries, they will switch. And when useful people will go off, who will do different type of the works. The local people need workers, laborers, electricians, plumbers, engineers, doctors, drivers. Migrants are very enthusiastic in all countries. These things definitely will deteriorate economy. I think a lot of zigzag pathways will come. These are just sentences. Zigzag pathway, because these developed countries don't decide anything instantly. They made a lot of proposals, and their intelligentsia is very strong. They think a lot. The things will be normal. The things will be only for useless migrants, illegal migrants, and those will be also, I think, they will also understand illegal migrants that they must try to go any country by legal way. They must go back by their own wish. This is called the self-deportation. Very good law of the US of self-deportation. When you leave US by your self-effort, you will be given $1,000. Wow. And if you will apply again, you will get legal status. Why not this way? It could be more useful to enter US. Once again, when you will leave US, you will get dollars and you will apply again, and even you are staying for next 5 years within US as illegal, you have no chance of becoming legal. In recent laws, in past laws, people were becoming. So I think need to convince, to counsel, to develop some specific, some substantial, some significant points so that people convince these are good, these are bad. And right-handers should also be counseled to be cooled down and should be told that your jobs, your facilities also depends upon migrants. Migrants are serving in your homes. Migrants are serving in your offices. Migrants are serving for you. Migrants are delivering food for you. Migrants are curing you as a doctor. So therefore, everything must be balanced. This is called the balanced migration. So UK migration system little bit shifted, imbalanced of the statements of the Nigel Farage. I will keep telling you, my channel provide you a true analysis of world immigration. Keep watching my channel with predictions.